Well, it's about connecting with the people too, to make them feel as if they know you, as if they're invested in you. And I'm a big fan of quote unquote 5-star matches, Nate. But I think that gets overrated. I think it's about the stuff you're talking about.
Yeah, I totally right. And by the way, I get where people say the term or not, but there's only a couple people I can think of in journalism that are allowed to comment on what a 5-star match is. I look sometimes at these recaps of the Monday show or the SmackDown show and the caps, the grades. And I look at who are these people that are that are actually taking the time and think that anybody gives a damn what they're critiquing when they know nothing about the business. They have no idea.
And a big
yet the social media. Oh my God, they didn't do this. They didn't do that. I mean, it's the kiss of death.
Well, a big part of it to me too, Nate, and this aggravates me, the stuff you're talking about. But some guys get 5-star matches based on who they are and not what the match was. For example, on AEW TV recently, everybody raved about this match between Bryan Danielson and Minoru Suzuki because of who was in it. And all they did was forearm each other in the chest over and over again. It was actually...
Or like the other day, chop each other all night long. That was right. Danielson against somebody else, yeah.
Right, exactly. Whereas, in full disclosure, I'm a big fan, but Sammy Guevara had a match with Ethan Page that was superior to Danielson and Suzuki, but nobody said so because you're not allowed to say so. I mean, Bryan Danielson just has to be the best worker. Kenny Omega has to be the best worker. And that's not to say those two don't earn it more often than not, but sometimes they don't.
Well, that's the case, but you're saying it and I'll say it. You know what I mean?
All right.
You know why everybody chops everybody? To get the crowd to make a noise.
Woo!
Think about it. No,
that's the noise.
Think about how many people chop in the business zone.
Everybody.
Hello? Do you know why? Because if nothing else works, if all fails, the crowd will go woo.
Well, I think we're going to make him go woo with this podcast as well. Now,
that's nothing wrong with that. But
no, I agree.
Do you know why I used to chop guys? Because it took me that long to learn how to throw a good punch. And I refused to throw a good punch until I could really punch. So I taught Terry Funk one time chopping a guy. I said, damn it, I can do that too. And then, of course, I worked with some guys that with very heavy-handed guys like Wahoo and Garvin and that would pound them. We would beat each other's brains out. But the kids don't like that. I mean, and they shouldn't have to. We beat each other up, cut our ears, our earlobes, our nose. I mean, we did a lot of stuff just to make ourselves better and to entertain the people, probably more than we had to do.
What's the most matches you ever did in a year?